it's Brooklyn and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if Hey guys, it's Brooklyn and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So today I'm going to be showing y'all how you can easily make thumbnails right on your phone for your YouTube videos. And I've always made all of my thumbnails right on my phone. I'm going to show y'all 3 different types of thumbnails you can make. The first one is like really basic and easy. The second one is a little bit extra, and then the third one is like the most work, but it still looks good. So like I said, the first one I'm going to show you is how to make the really basic and easy thumbnail. So you want to start by opening the app Phonto and then click plain images, and you can select either the black or white picture, it doesn't matter. You just want to change the size to 1280 by 720 because those are the dimensions that your YouTube thumbnail is going to be, so you want to make sure it's the right size. And I'll change the color just so I can see it a little better. And then you want to go to the little 3 dashes in the bottom left corner and hit add image, and then you just add in any picture that you wanted to be your thumbnail. Once you have your picture imported, you want to make it big enough to cover the entire box, so I'll just make it the full size and then I'll center it. And I like to make the alpha a little bit lower so I can see which part of the picture will be cropped into the thumbnail. Once it's in whatever position you like it in, you can make the alpha just back to 1, and then you just want to tap the screen and the little add text button will pop up, and you want to click that and hit whatever you want and type in the thumbnail of your video. And then from here you can click on the text, you can change the size, and you can change the font. In Phonto there's a ton of different fonts you can choose from, but I almost always use Helvetica New Bold Italic. And you can also import your own fonts into the app, and it gives you like a little tutorial on how to do that. So I have a couple of my own fonts in there, but like I said, I mainly just stick with the other one. You can go to style and change the color of the text. You can change the stroke. I usually do for my thumbnails a black stroke and white text, and then I'll add a shadow to it. So I'll just make a random color. You can keep playing around with this until it really matches your picture. So once you have your text how you like it, you want to again just change the alpha so you can see the background picture. Make sure that your text is actually inside of the area that your thumbnail is going to be in, because you don't want it to be like sticking out of that box at all. Just change the alpha back to 1. And it'll be fine like that. Once you have all your text onto your picture, you can save that to your camera roll. And then I open up VSCO, and I use VSCO just to change like the coloring of the thumbnails to make it more vibrant. So I have a preset that I use for most of my thumbnails, and like I said with Phonto, you can really just play around with the coloring until it's what you like. So I usually just turn down the exposure a little bit, increase the saturation a little, and I also like to sharpen it so it's just more clear. And that's usually all I do, and then I'll save it, and that's it for the first thumbnail. Now for the second type of thumbnail, you want to start in PixArt, and then you want to hit the little plus at the bottom and scroll down to collages and hit grids. Then you want to select whatever, like 2, 3, or however many pictures you want to be in your thumbnail. In the little grid section, you can change how the pictures are like laid out, and then you want to go to ratio and scroll to the end, and it'll say YouTube, and that'll be the right size for your YouTube thumbnail. And then lastly, go to border, and I usually like to get rid of the border, and then I'll just hit next again, and you can move the pictures around to your liking. The next step is to add little cropped pictures on top of it. So I'll go to this bottom section and hit add photo, and again I'll scroll to whatever picture I want to add. Once you have that picture selected, you want to hit the crop button and just crop it down to any detail that you want to stick out. And then once you have that cropped to your liking, you'll just hit apply, and then you can change the size of this and just place it anywhere on the screen. And I usually like to do more than one of these, so I'm just going to add another one. And again, you just want to crop it to whatever detail you want to stick out. And you can obviously spend a lot more time on this than I'm doing right now. I'm just going through it really fast so that you guys get the gist of it. So once you have your cropped pictures the way you like, you want to hit next again. And at the bottom of the screen, you want to scroll to draw, and here you can change like the different brushes and the sizes, and there's a lot of different colors. The next thing I do is I'll just zoom into the cropped picture, and I'll add little dashed lines around the perimeter of the box. And also, if you want, you can add like little doodles. So then when you have all your little doodles drawn out and the picture looks how you want it, you'll just save it to your camera roll, and then do the same process of opening up Phonto and adding the text, and then going to VSCO to add whatever like filters or color changes to it. And that's it for that thumbnail. So for this last type of thumbnail, you want to start in Phonto And again, just have a background that is the 1280 by 720 size, and it doesn't matter what color the background is. And then you want to go to the little 3 lines at the bottom and add whatever pictures you want to put in. So I have a project already saved of when I did this thumbnail, so I'll just open that up. As you see, I have all the pictures right there, and I have them just all lined up in a nice order. And you can make this however you want. It doesn't matter how many pictures you add, as long as it just fills up the majority of the screen. Then I save that to my camera roll and I open up PicsArt. So when you have that picture open, you want to scroll down to the bottom to add photo. You want to pick out the picture that you want to go on top of that. I want this photo to go on top of it, so I will just import that, and I will make it bigger so that it fits in with the rest. And then I will change the opacity so I can still see the picture behind it. And I'll just position it where I want it to go. And then you just take the little eraser tool that's at the top of the screen and you just erase away the parts that you don't want. And then you can zoom in so you can get more precise with it. When I was actually making this thumbnail, I really took my time with this so that it looked really clean. But right now I'm just kind of speeding through it. So once you have all the erasing done, you want to just change the opacity back to 100 and make sure the picture looks the way you want it. So then you just want to hit apply so that the pictures join together. At the bottom you want to scroll to the draw section and again pick whatever color you want. You want to zoom in around the picture that you added on top of it, and on the border of it you just want to make a line to kind of separate them just a little bit so it stands out more. Like I said before, I'm just doing this really messily and that line was really bad, but in my actual thumbnail it was nice. Save that into your camera roll, go into phonto and add whatever text. The last step, as before, is just to go in VSCO and change the colors around, and that's it for that last thumbnail. So those are the 3 types of thumbnails that I make for my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did like this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my next video. And comment down below any other video ideas you have for me. They could be more like YouTube themed videos or just anything in general, and I'll try to get that done for y'all. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.